Hi everyone, hope you're all good. Okay, today's video on the channel is about respect. Now, I think respect is something that is really lacking in today's society in general. Now, I've got a little video for you to watch of Gary Neville. Gary Neville on a recent podcast that I saw. In case you don't know Gary Neville, he was part of the Manchester United team, the most successful team of recent years, that probably arguably at the time was the best team in the world, and he was always in the team. Now, I want you to listen to Gary Neville. I want you to listen to what he says, and then I'm going to come back to you afterwards and just have a little word about the actual video.
So he made us respect each other. Not everybody got on in our changing room, but most of us did. But he tapped into those things all the time. It was non-stop, and being grounded, looking after people. Little things like Wendy used to get the charity balls signed, and Roy Keane was like this as well. So Wendy every Thursday would have 30 to 40 charity balls that we would sign, and then they would go to the children's charities or the different charities in Greater Manchester or in the country. And sometimes you're in a rush, aren't you? You're a football player, you're young. Wendy, I'll sign them after. I'm in a mad rush. I've got to go and do my stretching. I've got to have a massage. I've got to go and have treatment. Whatever it might be that you say on the way in, some poor excuse that you'd give. Or maybe you just generally did. And there was one day where he basically, I think Roy had walked past Wendy and she was a little bit upset, and only 5 players out of the 23 in the squad had signed the balls. And Roy went upstairs and said to Sir Alex, it's an absolute disgrace. This has happened a couple of weeks now. He killed us. He absolutely killed us. The lack of respect to walk past Wendy, who was there to get the charity balls signed, and not sign them for her, for him, was a dereliction of duty. It was a lack of respect. It's not what you do. We're equal in this football club. We treat each other equally. We look after one another. We make sure that we're sort of compassionate. And the idea of not doing things like that, little things like that, I think just little things like that stand out in my mind.
So as he says, the little things are important, and they're so important simply because they're not little things, actually. They are actually the big things. And that's those things that are what made Manchester United the best team in the world at the time. And it's also what made Sir Alex Ferguson the best manager in the world and one of the best leaders in the world. We need to be leaders. We all need to be leaders, and we need to lead from the front, meaning that we need to be a good example for giving respect to people. You know, we need to give people the same respect regardless of whether they are in authority, you know, regardless of whether they're a celebrity or they've got a good job and have lots of money, or they're in a position where, you know, they kind of should get some kind of respect. I.e. maybe like somebody from the police force, or, you know, a head teacher or something like that. We should be giving people like that respect. But likewise, we should be giving respect to the homeless guy, you know, to people who a lot of people dismiss. People, you know, people on social media, they kind of think, well, it doesn't matter. I don't know this person, so I can kind of treat them, you know, like this, and treat them badly because I'm never going to see them. Well, why? You know, we've got to try to treat everyone as we'd like to be treated. And that is how we become better human beings. That's how we form better families, better teams, whether it be, you know, amongst your work colleagues, whether it be within your clubs, your martial art clubs, like I run, or whether it be a football club or anything. You know, it could be any type of club. Hopefully you would see an improved community by everyone giving everyone the same respect, which everyone deserves. And that's the message today. It's not that hard to do. It's not something that you really need to work on. It's just something that you should do, something that needs to be done. Don't think, well, they treat me badly, so I'm going to treat them badly. You know, rise up and be a leader. Be a leader, meaning that however somebody treats you, you're going to treat them with respect no matter what. And I think that's important. So that's my message today. Hopefully you can take that on board. and you can give me a little bit of respect by giving me a nice thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That's always helpful. And I'll see you again fairly soon on another video. Cheers, guys.